Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Smith and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome. I'm so happy you found me. I have a breast cancer awareness wreath for you today. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month and I wanted to do another wreath. Last year I did the Breast Cancer Awareness ribbon wreath. I will link that one at the end. This year I decided to mix it up and to do a circular wreath. Let me show you how to make it. To get started on our project, you're going to need one of the 14-inch wire wreath forms that you can pick up from Dollar Tree. This one happens to be silver, but you can use whatever color you can find. You're also going to need some pipe cleaners cut in half. And then at Hobby Lobby, I went and picked up some mesh when it was on sale. This is their 5.5-inch mesh at 10 yards. It's regularly $5.99 a roll, and when it's on sale 50% off, it's only $3. So I picked up one roll in the white, one roll in the light pink, and one roll in the dark pink. Now this is equal to 6 rolls of Dollar Tree Deco mesh. Okay, so we're going to be using this today. And this is their Polypro Mesh Waterproof Ribbon. I really do like this. I have been using several different types of the mesh that Hobby Lobby carries. And so far I have to say I like their mesh better than Michael's. And I have used this brand several times and I'm very happy with it. And I like that it's weatherproof, so if you decide to put the wreath outside, you're going to be okay. I have all my mesh opened, and to make things easy on myself I like to layer my mesh, so I have all 3 colors layered here. And you want to cut your mesh into strips of 12 inches. Now I prefer to use a rotary cutter. It has a nice sharp blade and gives you a really clean cut. If you don't have one, you can always use a good pair of scissors. They just need to have a sharp edge so you get a clean cut. For today's wreath, we're going to be doing the folded ruffle. Now, I designed this method back in May of 2020, specifically to be used with Dollar Tree mesh because it frays so much, but you can use it with even good quality mesh. I really do love the texture and the variety that this method gives you. So you take your 12-inch piece of mesh and then you fold it over itself by about an inch. You push down, grab one end, pull that up to the center like you would on a ruffle, grab the top and scrunch that down, pinch right in the center, take your pipe cleaner and wrap it around. Now all your cut ends are here on the top, that's the back, so make sure that you pull your ends to that side. I like to pull my mesh down so I can get a good grip, pinch right at the base and give a twist or two. And this is what your little bundle should look like. I think it looks like a little butterfly. I'll show you one more time. Take your mesh, fold it over itself by about an inch, push down, grab one end, scrunch up to the center, grab the other end, scrunch down to the center and pinch. Wrap your pipe cleaner around. The cut ends are on the top, make sure that's the bottom. Pinch and twist at the base. Now if you open up and your bundle doesn't look even, feel free to just kind of grab and pull. You want it to be as even as you can, because when it goes into the wreath it'll come up like this and it gives you that beautiful texture across the top. Now to attach your bundles to your wreath, you're going to be attaching them to the 2 bars on the outside and the 2 bars on the inside. So what I'm doing is alternating, as you can see on this section that I've already done. I started on the 2 bars on the outside, then the 2 bars on the inside. The outside, the inside, the outside, the inside. I want my wreath to be a little bit wider than it normally would be if I just put it on the 2 bars on the inside. And it will take a total of 12 bundles in each section. So that'll be 6 bundles on the 2 bars on the outside and 6 bundles on the 2 bars on the inside. And look at how beautiful that looks by alternating the colors. Very pretty. This also makes it so it doesn't look quite striped. If you just put them on the 2 bars on the center, it would look very striped. Dark pink, light pink, white. This way, by just alternating them a little bit side to side, it mixes them up so they don't look so striped. And to attach them, just take your pipe cleaners. We're going to start on the 2 bars on the outside, put them on either side of those 2 bars, bring them together and give it a good twist or 2. Pull your pipe cleaners together. I always like to push mine back forward so that it keeps the back of my wreath looking nice and clean. And then you won't see those once the wreath is done from the front. Okay, and then your next one, you go to the 2 bars in the center, place your pipe cleaners on either side. Pull together and give a good twist or 2. Push down your pipe cleaners and move over. Then the next one will go back to the 2 bars on the outside, and you just keep alternating back and forth until you get 12 bundles in each section. Now, by doing that, you will still have some mesh left over. You can do up to 15 bundles per section if you like, but I think 12 bundles makes it look nice, thick, and full. I'm going to finish my base, and then I'll come back and we will move forward. I have the base all complete. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm very pleased with the mix of all those colors. And look at the beautiful texture that the folded ruffle gives. And look at that. Absolutely no fraying of the mesh with the folded ruffle method. Absolutely gorgeous. And I did have mesh left over, so I can always go back and make a small wreath with what's left. Set this aside. So I went through my stash of words. I was looking for hope, but I found out that what I thought was hope was actually happy. So I did find this one that says love. You can also use believe. So you just want to choose what word you're going to use today. I'm going to use this one that says love. And I like this big one because it already has holes here in it to hang it onto your wreath. And I'm going to be using the floral wire. Now this is the floral wire that I pick up from Dollar Tree. It's 26 gauge and you get 100 feet. Just pull off a piece maybe about 10 inches in length. Run one through the hole and then the other one over the top. Pull it to the back and give a good twist. You just need to leave them long enough so that you can get that onto your wreath. That's how you're going to be attaching it. Just like that, and you want to do that to both holes. Now I want to place my love word here in the center. I do want it slightly at an angle so that the L is a little bit lower than the E. Just about like that. So what I'm going to do is just take my floral wire, separate my mesh until I can get down to the wire frame in the back, and then I'm going to attach it. Now you can attach it anywhere you need to on the wire frame in the back. to get the sign to sit where you need it to sit. I have my sign attached. I'm very happy with its placement. I like that. I also here on the back added half a pipe cleaner, made a little loop to hang it. We're going to work on the bow now. I pulled out 2 different ribbons. This one I picked up from Crafter Square. It is a pink burlap. This actually came out of their Easter section. It is 2.5 inches at 3 yards. And then this one came from Hobby Lobby. I found it online on sale for $2.99. This came out of their spring shop. And this is 2.5 inches at 6 yards. I really liked that floral. I like the extra texture that the burlap adds, and I thought these two went together very nicely. I'm going to be using my Easy Bow Maker. I really do like this. It helps me a lot when I'm having trouble with my hands. I do have arthritis. I'm going to start with the floral pattern. Now I don't want my tails to be very long. I'm only going to measure them at 5 inches. And then I'm going to pinch and slide down between the 2 large dowel rods. This ribbon is only nice on one side, so on your tails the nice side should be facing up, but once you come through you need to twist your ribbon so that the nice side is facing down. I'm going to be making 3 loops on each side at 4 inches. Now that I have my 3 loops on each side, I'm going to move on to my next ribbon. Again, I'm going to measure my tails here at 5 inches. And on this one, I'm going to measure my loops again at 4 inches, but I'm going to be doing 2 loops on either side at 4 inches. I'm going to go back to the floral pattern now. I'm going to add another set of tails at 5 inches. And this time I'm going to do 1 loop on either side at 4 inches. Now I'm going to go back to the solid pink and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add another set of tails and do 1 loop on either side at 4 inches. Okay, now before I cut my tail, I want to add 1 more loop. And this one I'm going to make just slightly smaller at about 3 inches. And then when I come back to the other side for my tail, I'm going to come back through the very front here between the small dowel rod and the large dowel rod. That just kind of helps hold that piece over on the side that I need to keep my bow together. And now I can cut my other tail. You're going to need 2 pipe cleaners. Take one, slide it down underneath on one side. Lift up right next to the dowel rods. And lift up. You want to make sure that one little piece is on the side, otherwise your bow might fall apart on you. Make sure you keep it stacked. Wrap your pipe cleaners around and then pull them to the back. You want to get that as tight as you can, keeping them properly stacked. Okay, now my pipe cleaners are too short, so I'm going to add a second pipe cleaner. I just lay it in the center, give a couple twists of the short ones, and then I take one short and I wrap it around one long. And then the same thing to the other side. And now I have plenty of pipe cleaner to be able to attach my bow. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Now you want to make sure it keeps that side, that little piece. This one right here is your center loop. And then you have one on either side that's pink, and you have tails. Now on this one, I think I'm going to have my tails kind of sticking out and make it more of a circular looking bow. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull one tail up, one tail down as I work my way through. Open up your loops and fluff out your bow. Okay, I've just kind of opened everything up, pulled things out. I'll do further adjusting and I will trim my tails once I get my bow on my wreath. Now I want to place my bow kind of up here at the top. That's why I kind of angled the love so I had enough room to place my bow. And you just take your pipe cleaners, you separate the mesh just like you did to attach the sign till you get down to the metal frame, and you attach it to the metal frame. Once you get it down, go ahead and finish fluffing out your bow until you get it the way you like it. I have my bow on and all fluffed out. And I pulled my tails in several different directions. I left some short, I left some long, but I really do like that. I wanted more of a circular bow on this one, so I'm really happy with that. I do like my love. Now I've decided I'm only going to add one of these, and I want to place this right here next to the love. And to attach this, I'm going to use a combination of hot glue and Aleene's original tacky glue. Now this takes 24 hours to set up, but once it does, it's weather resistant, so it will hang on whether it gets really hot or gets really cold. Now I'm sorry, my camera did not record me attaching my little pink pumpkins. Dollar Tree in their fall section had some sweater pumpkins, and I did find a couple in pink. And since Breast Cancer Awareness Month is October, I thought pink little pumpkins were fitting. And then I added a few of these leaves, which I also got from Dollar Tree on this stem. It is called a pumpkin maple stem. They do come in several different colors. I really do like this one. It's kind of white, and then it has just a little bit of like a pinky orange in there, which I thought was fitting, and I thought they looked really nice. So I added just 2 pumpkins and 4 leaves. And there you go, we are all done. I'm really happy with the final product. I think the bow came out absolutely gorgeous. I'm very pleased with that. I think the love and the little breast cancer awareness ribbon go really well together. And then I thought I'd have just a bit of fun since it is in October and add those beautiful pink sweater pumpkins. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and show me some love in the comments. This really does help support my channel. Thanks again for stopping by. You know it's always a pleasure to see you. I hope everyone is staying happy, healthy, and strong. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.